Denzel, and now my dear friend, one of the most inspiring people that you will ever know, Tony Robbins. Please help us get into the giving spirit as we get ready for Thanksgiving. You had me at Awaken the Giant Within. And you did back in the 90s. You awoke this giant within me. You know what? Tis the season. It's Thanksgiving week. You know, there are a lot of people that are trying to get into that spirit. How can you help us do that?
I think the fastest way is to get outside yourself. I mean, all the stress people have at home comes because we have a 2-million-year-old brain that's designed to look for what's wrong. And if you let it run the show instead of your heart, you're going to be in trouble. So people come and they start reacting. We used to worry about saber-toothed tigers, and there's nothing like that anymore. So now we're what people think of us, or how's my mom going to respond to my date at Thanksgiving, or will I argue with my brother? So I tell people the fastest way to get out of that is to trade your expectations of how things are supposed to be for just appreciation for whatever is. The more you appreciate, the more happy you are. And what I've done is I've worked with Feeding America, because when I was 11, we had no food for Thanksgiving and we were fed. So when I was 17, I fed 2 families, 4, 8, got to 1 million, 2 million, 4 million people. And then I was interviewing for my new book these 50 brilliant people, Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and I saw they cut the food stamps by $7 billion. That means every family that gets help has to give up all their food for a week every month unless we step in. So I fed 42 million people over my lifetime, and I thought, what if I fed 50 million people in a year? And then I got excited, 100 million. So I'm feeding 1 billion people over 7 years in partnership with them. We've already fed 300 million people, 100 million a year every year. We're at 80 million this year, and I'm reaching out because anyone who's watching, if you want to get into the spirit, all the research shows if you do things for yourself, you feel okay. But even a child, if you let them give away their toy or give away their goodies, they're more excited. They actually test your biochemistry to show how it changes. So giving is the answer. I'll match any amount you give to feedingamerica.org/Tony Robbins. From $5 to $5 million, I'll match. We want to do another 20 million meals before the end of the year. So I'll do that.
It's wonderful, and you're doing that. And also, I want to put this down. Whenever you're here, you always give us a little something to walk away with and to help us to get into that, because we want to pay it forward, just like how you are doing it. So help us with an exercise here.
Well, one thing to do is to realize focus equals feeling. And when people are thinking about the holidays, they think about all these things, that the time crunch. You don't just have a pressure cooker for the turkey, you got it for the family too, right? So what I think is really important is ask better questions. So if I said to all of you right now, and just try it, something simple. If I said, what are you really grateful for in your life right now? That's what Thanksgiving's about. Think of something or someone you're really grateful for, just for a moment. Who can think of somebody or something you're really grateful for, a moment or experience? Close your eyes if you would, and just for a moment, you do it at home as well, think of that moment and step in like you're there, like you're seeing it as it was happening. How are you breathing when you're really grateful? What's the look on your face when you're just overwhelmed with gratitude or joy? And raise your hand if you can feel that feeling right now. I'm just curious. Yeah, so then try another one real quick. Think of something you could feel really proud of. And I don't mean ego proud when you make it up. I mean, you know, when you're proud of your children or proud of yourself because you've really done something. How do you breathe when you're proud? If you're a little kid and you're proud, what shows up on your face? You don't hide it. How many can feel that pride? And then do one more real quick. Try excitement. If you really want to be excited about something right now, how many of you can think of something you could be excited about? So just focus on it, because where focus goes, energy flows. Focus equals feeling. Focus it, breathe it. And if you want to really be prepared for Thanksgiving, think of your family in advance and think about, instead of, oh my God, what's going to happen? What do I love about them? What are 2 or 3 moments we've shared that made us laugh our guts out, or we felt so close? So that when you get there, you've primed your brain to react in a different way than the stress way.
And you can do this because we're excited. Garth is over there holding your book. And everybody, provide meals to those in need at feedingamerica.org. And everyone in our audience is getting a copy of Tony's best-selling book.